Hey guys and girls, this is Gordon Overkill with episode number 15 of Uwelion's Ultimate Adventure. So let's take a close look at our hero. Uwelion is by now a male level 20 grey elven wizard. So, in the last episode, just as a short reminder, Uwelion successfully managed to dive deep into the Tomb of the High Kings, and as you can see right here, he got himself the Ring of the High Kings out of the depths of the tomb. Taking this all together, at the moment Uwelion has got kind of a problem, as I was reminded in the comments. He's wearing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 artifacts in his equipment, and each artifact you wear increases greatly the food consumption of your character. So we should probably unequip a couple of these artifacts just for the moment. Therefore, I will remove the Ankh and instead equip an amulet of free action, which is probably always good to have, yeah? I will unequip the ancient mummy wrapping and replace it with the empowered adamantium scale mail, which also increases the power point regeneration rate. What else do we want to change? I like both the rings, actually. We might also unequip the orb, just as long as we don't need it. It just gives us willpower. I think so. It should be okay, probably. So that's it. Now the next aim is of course to get back up to the surface, and we will directly go for the next artifact that we want. The next one is going to be it was not really necessary to use a spell, therefore. The next artifact is going to be the phial of Galadriel. But before we get that phial, I'd like to check, we have got enough gold. I'd like to probably convert this altar and use it in order to bless some water, because I really hate that we don't have any holy water at all. But I'll do that as safely as possible. So I will create a couple of doors around the altar, just to I don't want a Grey Slayer to get around and sacrifice us or something like that. Need to get the last casting out of that wand. Here it goes. Oh, I forgot one in between. One of door creation. Here is the next one. Close it, yeah. Zip the wand of door creation. Even more times. No? And I will save one casting by using. These doors are all closed, that's good. Click that. And door creation on that step. So we are surrounded by closed doors. That should allow us to do that safely. I do not want to risk losing my equipment though, so I will unequip most of our stuff. Can keep the artifacts though. Oops. Ring of Ice should be removed. I'll keep the amulet of free action. We've got a second one of these, so it would not be too bad if we lose it. Drop the rest. Pick up the money. And didn't I pick it up? Come on, pick it up. Good. And now sacrifice. I do not exactly remember the formula. I think 10,000 should easily be enough. Sacrifice this. That converts the altar to chaotic alignment. I'm not sure how much piety we have at the moment, so I'll sacrifice a little more. 5 just to check it. Very pleased, excellent, that means we can bless water. That's all that I want. Pick up the potions of water that we've got here. Where are they? 10 potions of water, excellent. And drop them. So, pick it up. I do not want to increase our piety any higher because we do not want to stay chaotic in the long term. Anyway, that should help us a lot. Let us equip our stuff again. Oh, here comes a troll. Oh, and we made another level. Fine. We're slowly but surely running out of sensible things to improve. Let's get our healing towards 100. And which will be our next talent to learn? Let's take more speed. Very quick. Nice. Did he bring anything that we need? Nope. But we were just busy equipping our stuff, so let's continue with that. Ah yeah, I got another hint that I might probably want to equip Big Punch instead of the Mace of Mayhem. Let me just calculate the average damage of Big Punch. 85 is an average of 3, 8 times 3, 8, 16, 24, 27. I think that's more than... Yeah, it's definitely more. So let's stay with Big Punch. Also it is blessed at the moment. If we carry it around we could as well make use of it. So that's what we do. Second ring. I'll keep the Ring of Ice just to protect the equipment. The mantle garments. Adamantium boots. And the pickaxe here. And that looks okay to me. Very nice. More than all, that means that we can now bless stuff that we want to drink, eat, or whatever. And I'll definitely start with the Potion of Dexterity. So, bless the Potion of Dexterity. Where is it? Into holy water and drink it. Increasing our dexterity to a fantastic score of 30. 42 with all the improvements we get. Also drink the Potion of Mana. A little more mana is also never a bad thing. 38 is already great. Potential dexterity. Is there anything else I forgot to drink that I might want to drink? Nothing else, so the only remaining potion I want to drink right now is the Potion of Potential Toughness. And that's what I'll do, but it definitely has to be blessed. I drink this one last because it makes us bloated, of course. That increases our potential toughness up to 19, and our actual toughness can get up by 3 more points, which would at least be more than 100 HP again. I don't see the stairs. Anyway, let's teleport. And here we are back at the surface. Well, our first duty on the surface was definitely a success. So let's hope that we will continue so successfully. Just want to check, have we still got Moria roots? No, we do not have any Moria roots, so we should soon go and get ourselves some new ones. First. Oh, this is our aim. Dark and sinister tunnel. We're standing inside a dark room, so let's change to our Amulet of Light. scroll here. Yeah, okay, we could have just teleported through it, but probably it should be possible to get through here without too much trouble. I want to try that out. Fluff balls, potion of water, nice. It's another gremlin. Yeah, at one point definitely a gremlin will spawn and multiply, but we can teleport. I'm not so much afraid of the gremlins. Here is a climbing set, why not take that? And the phial of Galadriel, excellent. It seems that I was right, that there was no need to teleport through here or rush it too much. Yeah, excellent. Retreat to the stairs. Oh, here are a couple of gremlins. But, well, you know what? I do not want to spend much time with them. Luckily, we are a magic user. Every now and then they shrug a bolt, but well. Okay, this room is full of gremlins, which is a little bit annoying. But we'll do that with our bolts. Firebolt. Yeah, firebolt. Oh, we've got a better spell against the gremlins, of course. We just use the light spell. Gremlins do not like the effect of light. It's kind of a destructive ball spell against them. Since we've got more than 3000 castings, that is of course the best way to handle this. So, let's move down. And I'd probably like to stay in here and just read this spell book before we continue. Ah, it's gone. And we are back at the surface. So, let me think for a while. I do not really want to risk doing the golems yet, because we do not have that many construct slayers. I do not trust in my spells against them. They shrug a lot of bolts, and they are probably, I think they are immune to fire. So Darkforge has to wait a little. At first I'll do something else that I forgot in the last episode. I'll soon do that after dropping a little bit of stuff here. The climbing set. Oh, well, just that climbing set probably. But what I wanted to do is check. We had this scroll shop here on one of the first levels, and I do not exactly remember where, but I'd like to check where exactly it was, and if it restocked its supply of scrolls already. Was it here? Probably. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think it was on this level. Probably it was the room in the very top. Not this one. Yeah, it got a new stack of scrolls. Let's check them out. Balance, identify, light, identify, monster detection. Monster detection is nice. Let's definitely buy that. Darkness, uncursing, identify. Magic mapping is always good to have. Balance, darkness, identify, uncursing, and power. Power is also good to have. But we don't need the rest of the scrolls. I'll just pay for the ones we just got. I got another nice hint. We want a scroll of danger, of course, and that's low danger level. So I'll read our scrolls of peace here to reduce the danger level of the of this dungeon level, and and thus avoid the spawning of higher level scrolls. So let's stack that together. That's what I wanted to do here. Next aim. Yeah, I wanted to get a little deeper and get ourselves some new Moria roots in order to train our toughness. So let's try to quickly get to the big room, which is here. So where do we have Moria roots on this level? Come on, kick him. Good. Potion of boost, nice. Stomophilia. Okay, we'll take these. This is Moss of Morellan, I guess. No, it's pepper petals. Ah, okay. Pepper petals. We can take some of these. Oops, one too much. Anyways, Stomophilia and pepper petals is very nice to have. Definitely. Potion of learning. Well, we already got a very good learning score, so it's not that much what we definitely need right now, but anyway, we take it. Here we've got a scroll of defense, which looks like a book for some unknown bug reason. I hate it when they shoot on the herbs. I'll take the elven bread. I think that sells quite fine too. So let's take up the arrow first. Uh-oh. Vortex. Let's kill that vortex before it destroys our herbs. Didn't work. Burning hands should work, yeah. Ring of Doom. Could take that if we need some intentional dooming soon, which we might. Yeah, probably we should already do that next time we are at the surface. Because dooming increases the chance of random encounters on the overland map. And that's a thing that we definitely want. Oh, again I harvested too much of these herbs. And here is the guaranteed Moria roots. Oh, that's a lot, I like that. Well, I'll eat that large ration. Could still do a little more herb farming. Spend sweet, nice. Moss of Morellan, well, we don't actually need that. Get rid of this guy. Ruby amulet. We don't know what that does. Hope we soon will. So, that's these herbs. I think we had one more spot up there, which I'm not completely sure what gives us. Book of Firebolt, nice! We were already getting a little shot on Firebolt castings, so this is a lot appreciated. And I should definitely right now start eating more yes before I forget it. Eat 1, eat 2, eat 3, and eat 4 more, yes. That should definitely... Oh, we didn't even want to increase willpower, so 2 should have been enough. Okay, stupid me. My bad. My bad. What's that up there? I like it that we can just kill the cats. Cheap cloak, could be nice. Wand of trap detection, definitely nice. Scroll of power, I want a scroll of... Man, I want a scroll of danger. Now I want to make Firebolt my main offensive spell again. Now that we got that book, should soon we will get a lot of castings. Once again, you're shooting at my herbs. Man, don't you know that you're a pain? I'm getting hungry again. I think we might just eat. We had this elven bread, didn't we? Let's eat that. Come on. Can it take so long to... Ah, it can't take so long. Kill them. I think it's a quicker job to eat that sausage. Antidotes. Well, I think we already had enough of those. But let's take a couple more anyway. Coraria. An acid vortex. Come on. This acid vortex is still quite annoying, although I'm not afraid of him, because he could destroy our equipment. Nice. Spellbook of teleportation, cool. No, I guess we already had enough teleportation castings. From my experience, Grey Elven Wizard with Treasure Hunter gets more than enough. Oh, how much are we carrying? 5,600. I'll recast Strength of Atlas a couple times. 6. That should be enough. I probably would like to get a little more Morgia roots. Let's use here the magic missile to make sure that I don't accidentally harm the herbs. Oh, and another book. What just happened? A worn tome is burned. Oh crap, I didn't pay attention. I hate that. It was a fire lizard, of course it was a fire lizard, I should have seen that. Have we got enough for our training now? 11, no, 19 more gears. That should be more than enough. I think that should definitely be enough, so let's go back to the surface. So, first aim is the upstairs. Yeah, of course the upstairs. No, here we might just read the books we found. Firebolt. Oh, we're starving. That's not good. So we didn't get an increase yet for our toughness? Nope, we didn't. I do not want to get too satiated. I'll use the elven bread anyway. At least I satiated. Excellent. Get a lot of castings from this book. Now it disappears. And how many do we have? Almost 1,000. Very nice. Teleportation. Let's also learn that. 1500 casting points, more than we will ever need. But that's definitely good. That allows us to easily use teleportation to rush through the levels without being afraid of running out of castings. So here we go, back to the surface. What is our next aim? I'd probably like to start with the top level of Darkforge and see how we do with our spells from a distance against the single golem that we will meet there. Where do you want to go? Luckily we've got improved fireball. Well, it would not have been that much of a problem anyway, because we have got an amulet. Oh, a giant boar! A giant boar. Have you maybe got a corpse for us, giant boar? Have we got any ammunition piece of hunting? I think we lost all our hunting. Oh, too bad, yeah. Anyway, this giant boar could drop us a corpse, which would be excellent if it did. Firebolt. This is a giant boar skull! Yeehaw! Excellent! that's perfect. I'll just drop it to the oh. Amulet of free action, just to make sure nothing bad happens. And burning hands. That's this greater mimic. Anyway, I will drop right here the giant boar skull, because that is one of the items we need in order to do the ultra ending. Super great. Did not expect to find it here. And here should already be the golem. He is neutral. Oh no, he got hostile. I'll try to do that safely. Teleport up here. Where is it? There it is. How much range does the lightning bolt have? 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That should not hit us. That's perfect. But it should hit the golem twice. That's exactly what I want. Lightning bolt. He shrugs it. And shrugs it again. Let's try the same thing one more time. He shrugs it, and he shrugs it. Ah, that's the problem. He shrugs bolts very reliably. But as soon as we hit it, we should do a lot of damage, because they are very vulnerable to lightning. Actually, lightning ball is the best way to kill them, because they can shrug it. Come on, we just need to get one of our attacks through. Oh, crap. That does not work at all. Let's try the improved fireball, though I'm quite sure that it should be immune to fire. It resists, yeah. Teleport away. I'll scout the rest of the level first, though. I think we cannot yet handle the golems. That's a little annoying. There are a couple of things I might still do. I definitely want to get the rune covered trident, for example, since, as you remember, we were born in the month of the raven, so we can already get it. from that, there's not so much left that we can do at the moment while being chaotic. I soon want to finish these chaotic quests. That will really help us a lot. Oops. So, here we go. Pick up the key. Just because it allows us to open some doors without activating traps. Yeah, cool. Not opened that yet. Okay, I think that's the whole level. Getting hungry. I see. I think we should have stomaphilias. Yep, and the small stacks are probably the cursed ones. He also dropped a key. Okay, now that we return to the golem, I think we should try to kill him with our best chance at the moment, which is we had construct slayers, I think. Construct slayers. Did we? Undead, dragon, humanoid slayers. Humanoid slayers do also work. Construct slayers, here. 3 arrows of construct slaying. We use that together with our short bow of accuracy, and I hope that this will work, although we have not trained our bow skill at all. Where are you, Mr. Golem? Ah, crap, there is a... Ah, we're quicker than him, that's good. Hit him, good. Hit him twice, good. So, go to a distance, teleport over there. Pick up the ammunition again. Oh crap, I teleported on another monster. It was this orc. We also picked up our boar skull. How do you dare? Already lost one of the arrows. Let's see. Out of ammunition. Crap. I think we just got 1 arrow left. Pick it up. And, that's interesting. 1, 2, 3. And that's definitely enough to use our lightning spell. Nah, doesn't work. Come on, lightning bolt. I hope that the lightning lizard would bolt him. That didn't work. Severely damaged. And the ammunition is gone. Crap. Ah, this time it worked. The golem is down. Excellent. Finally, he did not shock one of them. So now let me think. Ah, we got a toughness increase. Good. Let's continue with our Morgia training. 1, 2, 3. Ah, adjusting 4. Why not? We have got enough to do that. Just give us 1 hit point, which is not very satisfying, actually. How do we want to continue from here? I think we should next... Have we got any means of water breathing? Probably not, I don't know. And we cannot even swim. If I am not completely wrong. Let's check our rings. Have we probably got the ring of the fish? Nay, don't have. This is actually kind of a problem. I think I cannot get the rune-covered trident at the moment. And you know what? I guess that we should just end this chaotic quest right now. That might be a good thing to do next. Yeah. Drop here the climbing set. My bad. Climbing set is E. Now let's go down to Dwarf Town quickly, and then we will decide which artifacts we want to keep and which ones we want to sacrifice to the quest. So. Deeper and deeper until we reach Dwarf Town, and here we are. Whew. It's gonna be exciting. Before we do that, let's do one more round of inventory clearing, see what we want to sell. Cure poison. Drop those caps. Chainmail. Mail of Damnation, which we don't need. What of these can we sell at all? I think we should be able to sell these. I drop these thick garnets, the other ones are excellent, and the red leather garnets. I drop these adamantium boots. Of protection, cold heart, and beauty, which we don't actually need two. Keep the face dagger, but drop the longsword, the adamantium saber, the adamantium warhammer, and the flail of weakness, and the adamantium short quarterstaff. I hope that he will have enough money to buy all that stuff. Seems so, yeah. Drop these short bows and the ordinary, not the iron slayers. I'll just keep the slaying ammunition. I think I'm not going to use anything else. Bandages. Holy symbol can be sold. Rings of fire resistance. I'm never gonna use that ring of speed, very likely too. Yeah, I was told that ring dipping does not really work anymore, so I might as well sell these rings. Keep the ring of doom though. Here's the phial of Galadriel that we will not keep for very long. Defense, set detection, magic mapping, satiation. We can sell satiation, create identify. Just sell these right now. Check if we still got enough money. Got 2 adamantium girdles, we can sell one of these as well. We were at food next. We surely have a lot of herbs to be sold. I think that should be it. And finally, this worthless piece of glass. Sell that all. Nice, that leaves us with almost 30,000 pieces of gold. Excellent. Now let's pick up our artifacts that we stored up here in our little room. Which ones were these? It is Black Talk. It's the Sword of Nonak. It is the Moon Sickle. That might be all. That is all. I'll eat one more stomophilia and search for the demented ratling. Where is the demented one? Show yourself, demented ratling. There's the smith. Here he is, the demented ratling. Let's take a look at him first. I don't know if we ever did that in the past. This ratling seems physically stronger and mentally weaker than the other of his race. The random thrashing about might explain the physical strength, but nothing other than a severe warping of his being could explain the rambling and wandering about. And the improved musculature can easily be seen through the dishy veld, oddly mottled fur, and the rambling seems to affect the normal care of whiskers and facial hair. As drool trails overrun that would normally be orderly parts in the fur pattern. Annoying little guy, but see the mental expression in his eyes. That's cool. Let's talk to him. You talk to the demented ratling. Give me 6 artifacts, and then us will see. I think that's what we're going to do. The first artifact we're going to give him is... Where is the Black Talk? Didn't I pick it up? Ah, no, I equipped it into the weapon slot for whatever reason. So, let's give him the Black Talk as the first artifact. Here it is. The demented ratling takes the uncursed Black Talk. It lifts it to his mouth. Suddenly his mouth grows to enormous proportions. The demented ratling devours the Black Talk. The demented ratling evilly grins into your direction. You hear the holy chant of chorus in the distance. Okay, that's the temple. Now he wants 5 more artifacts. Which one could we give him next? We can definitely give him Moon Sickle. Once again his mouth grows and he eats it. Okay. I think that we don't need Big Punch in the long term, so that's also a weapon that we will give him. Wait for me, demented ratling. Big Punch goes to the demented ratling. That was the 3rd artifact we gave him. And slowly but surely we get to the point where we have to give him something we really want to keep. Death Sting, probably. We've still got... Let's see what we have. We have still got Ancient Mummy Wrapping. We have got the Ankh. We have got the Sword of Nonak and Death Sting. Is that everything? Okay, I think that's... And we've got the Phial of Galadriel. Give it to him. So... Give me 3 more artifacts. Didn't I give him the Phial? Did I just drop it? Yeah, I dropped it, for whatever reason. Probably I'm a little nervous. So he takes the Phial to his mouth and eats it as well. Talk to him. 2 more artifacts, that's what he wants. He wants 2 more artifacts. He'll definitely not get our Braces of War. I would also prefer to not give him the Elemental Gauntlets. We need them to protect our rings. We could give him the Ring of the High Kings. That would just mean that we have to take another way past the Eternal Guardian. We could also give him ancient mummy wrapping. That would take our source of cold immunity from us, which I would also like to avoid. The Ankh. The Ankh is a nice neck gear, definitely. Death Sting or Sword of Nonak? Well, Sword of Nonak gives us 5 points bonus to willpower. If we want at one point to increase our spell range to absolute maximum, we need the Sword of Nonak. I think that's probably for us more important than keeping Death Sting for the Tactics talent. I do not want to get surrounded anyway if I can avoid it, and if so, I'd rather blast the enemies away with ball spells. Just take one more look through here and see if I did not forget any artifact. I don't think so. Death Sting, the Sword of Nonak, the Ancient Mummy Wrapping, and Elemental Gauntlets and Ring of the High Kings. I would say I tend to give him the Ring of the High Kings because I usually do not wear that till the end of the game anyway, and it is quite possible to get past the Eternal Guardian without it. Yep, I'll give him the Ring of the High Kings. Potion, scrolls, right. Where's the ring? I can't find it. Ring of the High Kings. Here you got it. He eats it, and he needs one more. And this one more item I give to him. Ancient Mummy Wrapping, Ankh, Sword of Nonak, or Death Sting. It might be a mistake, but I think that Death Sting is what we need the least. Tactic skill, okay, we do a little more damage in certain tactic settings, and got a little better melee stats, but we don't want to do much melee, we don't want to rely on that anyway. Yep, I have made my decision. I will give him the Golden Gladius Death Sting as the last artifact. So, here you got it. Probably a mistake, but I think that's the best to do. So, what happens? He eats it. The demented ratling evilly grins in your direction. Let's talk to him again. Listen, Blob. Visit the ancient stone circle in the middle of the darkest night. Then you'll find the entrance to a part of that trinity. Originally, it was built for all the alignments, and it probably has still some other special effects. But we're gonna use it for us means, eh? The demented ratling winks to you. Get the part of the Trinity and try to win the prize. You hear the holy chants of the chorus in the distance. You hear someone cursing shoplifters. So, first quest done, I'd say. That means that the first thing we needed to be chaotic for is now successfully done. I do not know if we did it in the perfect way, but I know that we did it, and that's definitely great to know. We will now change back to our Adamantium Mace of Mayhem, which is now again our best weapon. We need to equip another ring. And there I'll choose the Ring of Regeneration, which I also want to bless. Extra regenerative powers. If we have low health, we at least want to regenerate it quickly. I equip the Elemental Gauntlets, and that's it for the moment. I think this is a good point to call this episode to a close. In the next episode, what we're going to do is return to the surface and try to finish as many of the remaining Ultra Ending special quests as we can. Until then, let me say once again, big thanks to you guys. Again, I love these comments. There are always great discussions and great hints for me. I love the likes as well. And yeah, I hope you are also still enjoying the series. So, until next episode, bye everybody.